evolutionary burst 540 million years ago filled the seas with an astonishing diversity of animals. The trigger behind that revolution is finally coming into focus. Its name is the Cambrian explosion. Fishes are cold-blooded creatures that breathe through gills, live in water and move with fins. They have a streamlined body that helps them swim without much resistance in the water. They also have fins to assist them in swimming. The first vertebrates were fish. Understanding fish evolution is crucial for what it teaches us and about fish groups, and what it tells us about vertebrate evolution and ultimately our species. Fishes invaded and ruled the oceans and fresh waterways during 500 million years of evolution finally emerged onto land. Major clades thrived and then died out or were supplanted by other groupings with greater advances. The transition from hagfish to finned fish is a lengthy and complicated process. The development of gill function is one phase in this process. The gills of invertebrate chordates are used to filter food from water, not to absorb oxygen. Fish evolved to use their gills to absorb oxygen rather than filter food early on in their existence. Gills are made up of many thin, folded tissues with a lot of surface area for oxygen absorption. Fish might become considerably larger and more active if their gills could absorb more oxygen. The earliest vertebrates are assumed to be the ancestors of hagfish. Their skeletons date from around 550 million years ago. Around 450 million years ago, the first fossils of a cartilaginous fish with jaws reassembling current sharks appeared in the fossil record. They were followed by the bony fish around 50 million years later. Invertebrates, maybe cephalochordata, have evolved the earliest fish-like vertebrates. The early fishes, on the other hand, have no fossil record, and their shape and connections are unknown. Complex tissue types have developed by the time fish-like fossils occurred in early Cambrian strata. Around 530 million years ago, including filamentous gills, V-shaped myomeres, and a unique dorsal fin. The lobe-finned bony fish were far more abundant in the beginning than the ray-finned bony fish that now dominate. Amphibians are descended from lobed-finned fish, and amphibian legs and lungs developed from their stump-like appendages and lung-like organs. Bony fish with ray-finned fins may have been the first to develop in fresh water, and they have eventually evolved into the most varied and prominent fish group. Fish have a wide range of habitats and diets. They may be found in saltwater and freshwater lakes, ponds, rivers, and streams. The majority of fish are predators, although the type of their prey and how they devour it varies greatly between classes and even within classes. Hagfish live in the ocean's deepest depths. They eat other fish, both alive and dead, and they practically devour the insides of their victim. Lampreys like to dwell in freshwater or shallow ocean water, with their vacuum-like mouth, they either eat tiny invertebrates or suck blood from bigger fish. Sharks and other cartilaginous fish may live at the ocean's bottom. The majority, however, reside in the water column, and they eat plankton or hunt other fish and aquatic animals. Bony fish may be found in both salt and fresh water, and they eat a broad variety of meals, depending on the fish species. They may consume algae, smaller fish, debris, or dead creatures. Because fish retain a high amount of ecosystem nutrients in their tissues, transport nutrients farther than other aquatic animals, and excrete nutrients in dissolved forms that are easily accessible to primary producers, fishes play an important part in nutrient recycling.